Hello, dear children. Now we are in exercise 12.2. Okay. So from the exercise 12.1, we have already come to the know how to find the value of x. Okay. So in this exercise, what we are going to do is that we are now going to do the word problems related to the linear equations. Okay. So to understand and prepare an equation is very important. So you must read the question carefully. Okay, you have to read the question carefully, very, very carefully. Okay, then frame the equation according to the question. Okay, so let us start with the first question, that is number one. A number is smaller than another number by 20. Okay, so it means that a number is smaller than another number by 20. So let us assume that the number to be x and the other number to be x plus 20, which means that the number which is smaller by 20 is just x, and the number which is greater than this number x by 20 is x plus 20. Okay, so let us suppose that it to be 5. Okay, 5, and the other number which is greater than the number 5 will be 25, that is 5 plus 20. Okay, so this is your first expression. This is the first statement. So to do the word problems, you must use the statements. That is why these type of questions are called word numbers. Sorry, word problems. Okay, so we have assumed that the smaller number to be x and the greater number to be x plus 20. Okay, and some of these numbers is 240. So x plus 20, okay, x plus 20 will be equals to 240, and this is according to the question. Okay, so what we have to do now, we can write the equation, that is x plus 20 equals to 240. Okay, you can open the bracket here, okay, in this stage. So x plus 20 equals to 240. It's very simple. You just have to find the value of x. And how to find the value of x? We already know from exercise 12.1. Okay, so you just find the value of x, that is 110. Hence the numbers will be 110, that is x, and the other number will be 130, x plus 20. So you can see now the difference between these two numbers. Okay, 110 and 130, sorry, 130 minus 110, how much it will be? It will be 20. So which means that this 110 is smaller than 130 by 20. Okay, so when you frame the question, you can write here that the smaller number, okay, let the smaller number be x and the greater number be x plus 20. Okay, you can write this way. Okay, please reframe the sentence. Okay, otherwise you will be confused. It is not compulsory to use the statements that I have used. Okay, you can frame your own statements. Okay, now question number 2. The number 10 subtracted from 5 times a number results 75. Find out the number. So now let the number be x. Let the number be x in simple language. Okay, now according to the question, 5 times this x minus 10 will equals to 75. Okay, read the question. The number 10 subtracted from 5 times a number. We don't know that number, by the way, first of all. Okay, in first place we don't know that number. So let that number be x. Okay, so 5 times x minus 10 is equals to 75, which means the equation will be 5x minus 10 equals to 75, isn't it? So we have framed this equation. Okay, so after framing the equation, you just have to find out the value of x. Actually, in this exercise 12.2, framing the equation is your main problem. Sorry, then it is just like exercise 12.1. Okay, you just have to stick to the value of x and get the answers. Now let us move on to question number 3. The sum of two angles of a triangle is 90 degree and their difference is 30 degree. Find the three angles of the triangle. Okay, so let the first angle be x. Okay, let the first angle be x. Okay, sorry for this pop-up. Let the first angle be x and the second angle be 90 degree minus x. Okay, because the sum of the two angles of a triangle is 90 degree. Okay, and we don't know these angles. Okay, and their difference is 30 degree. So if the first angle is x, then it's obvious then that the second angle will be 90 degree minus x, because we all know that sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, now if the sum of the two angles is 90 degree, it is obvious that the third angle will be 90 degree. Okay, there are three angles in a triangle, we all know that. Okay, so if the first angle is x, then the second angle will be 90 degree minus x. Okay, and according to the question, their difference will be 30 degree. Okay, so that is x minus 90 degree minus x equals to 30 degree. Okay, so this is our equation. As I already said, that framing equation is the main problem in this exercise 12.2. Now we have framed the equation and find the value of x. So the value of x will be 60 degree. So we found the first angle 60 degree. Okay, so the second angle will be how much? 90 degree minus 60, that is 30 degree. Okay, so the difference is 90 minus 60 is 30, and the third angle will be 90 degree. So this is your first angle. Okay, second angle and the third angle. Okay, you can phrase these answers in the ascending order also. Therefore the angles are 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree in the ascending order. Okay, if you wish to, you can arrange them in the ascending order also. Okay, now let us move on to question number 4. Okay, so divide 150. So you have to divide 150. Okay, so 150 is already there. Divide 150 into two parts such that half of one part is equals to 1/4 of the other part. So we don't know the parts. How to start? Let the first part be x. Okay, I'm sorry, why this thing is not working properly. Anyway, okay, so let the first part be x. Okay, and the other part will be 150 minus x. because you are dividing 150 into two parts. Okay, so the first part is x, and then the other part will be 150 minus x. It's obvious. It is just like here in question number 3, that the first angle will be x and the second angle will be 90 degree minus x. The same concept has been applied out here in question number 4 also, that the first part will be x and the second part will be 150 minus x. Okay, so according to the question, half of the first part will equal to 1/4 of the second part. So this is our equation. Okay, this is our equation. Half of x is equals to 1/4 of 150 minus x. So after framing this equation, you have to uh, solve and calculate the value of x. So this half of x, so of means multiplication, by the way, isn't it? So x will be multiplied with 1, so it will be x minus 2. And this 150 minus x will multiply with 1. You will get 150 minus x by 4. Okay, so now do the cross multiplication. Okay, so it will be 4x equals to 2 should be multiplied with 150 and x. Okay, so put inside them the bracket. So you will get this value of x to be 50. Hence the first part is 50 and the second part will be 100. That is 150 minus 50 will be 100. So 100 and 50 will be 150 in total. Okay, so half of the first part. So what will be the half of this 50? It will be 25. Okay, are you understanding? Okay, now the second part is 100. So 1/4 of 100 will be how much? 25. So half of 50, that is 25, is equals to 1/4 of 100, that is also equals to 25. So this is how you can check your answer at the end. Okay, checking answer is also very easy. Okay, checking the answer is easy, but framing the equation is quite difficult. Okay, now let us move on to question number 5. Let us read the question first. Okay, we have to read the question. Read question 2 times, 3 times. Okay, then frame the equation. 2 years from now, Ali's age will be 3 times his sister Farhana's age. Okay, so after 2 years, okay, Ali's age will be 3 times the age of his sister Farhana. Okay, now the second statement. If Ali is 34 years old, how old is Farhana? So this 34 age is the present age of Ali. So hence we can assume the age of Farhana to be X. So let the present age of Farhana be X and the present age of Ali is 34 years. It is already given in the question. Okay, this is the first section. Okay, now after 2 years, the age of Farhana will be X plus 2. Okay, after 2 years, X plus 2. Okay, and the age of Ali will be 34 plus 2, that is 36. If your age is 14 right now, let us assume, okay, 13 or 14, it will be how much? It will be after 2 years. If it is 13, it will be how much? 15. Okay, if it is 14, it will be 16. So you have to plus 2. Okay, so this is your second part. Okay, so that was your here. This was your first part of this question, and this is your second part. Okay, now we have to frame the equation. Now framing the equation, you have to follow the question. Okay, how to frame the question? Sorry, equation. Just follow the question. Question is telling you that age of Ali after 2 years will equals to 3 times the age of Farhana after 2 years. Okay, so the age of Ali after 2 years is how much? It is 36. Okay, so 3 times. So 3 multiplied to the age of Farhana after 2 years. So the age of Farhana after 2 years is x plus 2, isn't it? So it is 3 times. Now find the value of x. When you find the value of x, you will get 10. So the present age of Farhana is 10 years. Okay. Now let us move on to next question. This next question is also related to triangles. Now this triangle is actually an isosceles triangle, and we all know that in a triangle there are 3 angles. Okay, so an isosceles triangle is a type of triangle in which the 2 angles are equal. Okay, so let me just show you how isosceles triangle looks like. Please wait, it's running very slow today. I don't know why. Maybe because of the damage, you know, it's functioning very slow, and I don't know what is wrong with this. It's also not working properly. Please read the statements out here. Okay, I will come back to the solution after I show you the picture of isosceles triangle. Or you can also open your book and try to see out there. Okay, so the page is completely white now. This is disturbing. Anyway, so let us open the page 194. It's already there in our book also. We can have a look at the isosceles triangle. Okay, you can have a look at this figure 14.10. Okay, the page has opened, thankfully. Okay, you can you can open the page number 197. Okay, 197. Out there you can see that this figure 14.10, 14.12, and 14.13. You can see that these 3 triangles are isosceles triangles, and their angles in figure 1.10, angle B and angle C are equal to each other. Okay, let me just show you since the page has opened. It's not working. Network is also slow today. So this is your isosceles triangle. Let me go to the images. Yes, as you can see it out here. Let me just open this image. As I already said that these angles will be equal to each other. Okay, so this is your isosceles triangle. Okay, so these two base angles will be equals, as well as the side will also be equal. Okay, we will learn in that chapter later on. Okay, but since we have this in this exercise 12.2, and we all know the properties of the triangles from the previous class. Okay, so now we can start with the solution of question number 6. So we have seen this picture that the two angles of an isosceles triangle will be equal. Okay, so these two angles will be equal, so hence we can assume it to be x. Okay, so this is x and this is also to be x. Okay, and this angle, which is the unequal angle, is less than the equal angles by 30 degree, which means it is x minus 30 degree. Okay, so these will be, this is x, this is also x, and this will be x minus 30 degree. Okay, you can draw the picture. Okay, as I'm explaining to you, you can draw the picture out there in your copy. Okay, so that you can understand in a better way. Okay, so let the two equal angles of an isosceles triangle be x each. Hence, the unequal angle of an isosceles triangle will be x minus 30. Now, we all know that the sum of the three angles of a triangle will be 180 degree. So, hence, x plus x plus x minus 30 is equals to 180 degree. Okay, so now find the value of x. Therefore, the equal angles will be 70 degree each, and the unequal angle will be x minus 30, that is 40 degree. Okay, so this is your equal angle and this is your unequal angle. Okay, so you can write like this. Thus the angles are 40, sorry, so 40 degree, 70 degree, and this is also your 70 degree. Okay, 40 degree, 70 degree, and 70 degree, three angles of a triangle. Okay, now let us move on to question number 7. So I want you to try question number 8, 9, 10 by yourself. Okay, so the consecutive odd numbers, we all know it's very simple. The numbers, I mean the consecutive odd numbers are 1, 3, and 5. The first three consecutive numbers. Okay, and you can see it out here. There is a difference of 2 out here, isn't it? Between the first and the second consecutive odd numbers, the difference is 2, 3 minus 1, 2. And the difference between the third and the first consecutive odd numbers will be 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, the same property can be applied in case of even numbers also. Okay, so hence the three consecutive numbers will be x comma x plus 2 and x plus 4. Now according to the question, some of these three consecutive odd numbers will be 99. Now just find the value of x. It will be 31. So the first consecutive number will be 31, second number will be 33, and the third number will be 35. So 31, 33, and 35 are three consecutive odd numbers. So what do you mean by consecutive? Consecutive means that which comes in a progression. Okay, which comes in a progression, and the progression will be ascending. Okay, without leaving any odd numbers in between. So let us just say, let us write the first five consecutive numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So have we left out any odd numbers in between? No, we have not, isn't it? So that's the meaning of the term consecutive, which means without leaving any odd numbers in between. So between this 31, 33, and 35, is there any odd number missing out here? No, isn't it? It's not missing. So the answer is 31, 33, and 35.